Hello guys, this is Mr. Davis. This is a video about how to come up with a level 2 attention getter. If you're watching this video, you want your attention getter to be a little bit more complex maybe than just asking a question. If I'm forcing you to watch this video because I told you on your essay you need a better attention getter or a stronger one, take it as a compliment because I think you're a stronger writer if I'm making you watch this video and I want your attention getter to be a little bit more complex. So first thing I'm going to show you is this essay formula, right? We start our intro paragraphs off with an attention getter. If you look off to the side here, it says if you want to see some examples of attention getters, click here. Now there are a bunch of different ways to grab people's attention at the start of an essay, like using repetition or asking an interesting question of a reader, so on and so forth, right? What I'm going to show you today, the one that I want to share with you that's a little bit more complex, is painting a hypothetical picture that engages the reader. That's kind of like a level 2 attention getter, a little bit more complicated, or making an interesting comment or insight about life or the world, right? Either one of those are going to be more complicated attention getters. So first I'll show you painting a hypothetical picture, and I'm writing an essay about becoming an English teacher after high school. I could do something like this to make an imaginary picture for folks. Imagine being surrounded all day by people who don't want to hear what you have to say and would rather be sleeping. Sound like a dream job? So I still had a question at the end, but I'm really painting this hypothetical picture by having you imagine something, right? And then I'll go on in this essay and I'll connect it to, well, this is what teachers do, but it's still exciting to me. I still want to be an English teacher. But I'm drawing them in with having them imagine something like this, right? Or if I don't want to paint a hypothetical picture, the other thing I can do, if we look back at these attention getter notes, is make an interesting comment about or insight about life or the world. So maybe I'm going to say something like this instead. I'm going to say, doctors, lawyers, football stars, chefs, police officers, rap artists, and pretty much every other occupation in the world share one thing. They all have teachers who helped them along the way become what they are. So doctors, lawyers, football stars, chefs, police officers, rap artists, and pretty much every other occupation in the world share one thing. They all have had teachers who helped them along the way to become, see, I'm revising it just like you might have to become what they are. So this is kind of an interesting point that maybe you've never thought, like a football star. In order to become a star football player, he's had to have somebody coach him or teach him how to do that. Same thing for police officers. You don't just walk on the street with a gun unless you're, I guess, a maniac, but you have to be trained on how to be a good police officer, right? By a teacher or somebody who's leading you through that. So that's one interesting comment you may have never considered about life or the world. All right, so we've come up with some level 2 attention getters. Add one to your essay. If you want to see how to link these attention getters to your essay, watch the next video.